From the world's largest statue in India to a precise imitation of Paris in China. From this uncommon bridge to the biggest stolen building in the world. And from the largest entertainment space in Las Vegas to the world's largest picture frame in Dubai. Here are the 7 weirdest megaprojects in the world. Before we begin, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to be updated on today's most trending lavish stories. Only here on Modern Luxury, the high-end stories of today. Number 7. MSG Sphere in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is sometimes referred to as the entertainment capital of the world, and the new MSG Sphere is a testament to its nickname. Madison Square Garden Sphere is a new music and entertainment space currently under construction. The sphere is 112 meters high and 157 meters at its widest point, making it the largest sphere in the world. The arena inside will have 17,500 seats for concerts, shows, and other entertainment experiences. It's meant to be entirely immersive and will use motion, sound, visuals, scent, and temperature to fully engage audience members. Features the world's largest LED screen with an insane resolution of 19,000 by 13,500, encompassing the audience for a completely immersive experience. The appearance is also fully composed of a holiday display, events in the sphere, and even a screen that transforms the sphere into anything that could happen to humans and on Earth. The MSG Sphere was built to provide the largest and most immersive entertainment experience in Las Vegas. A breakthrough happened and the construction of the basement began in July 2019. The exterior of the sphere was completed in June 2021, and interior work began in August of 2021. In total, the MSG Sphere will most likely cost $1.8 billion by the time it opens. At number 6. Statue of Unity. This memorial statue is the largest statue in the world, reaching a total height of 240 meters above Gujarat, India. The statue depicts Vallabhbhai Patel, an important Indian historical figure. To give you an idea, this statue is 110 times taller than the average human. But how does it stack up to other megaprojects? It's 6 times as tall as the 38-meter tall statue of Jesus Christ in Rio de Janeiro, more than 2.5 times as tall as the Statue of Liberty at 93 meters, and still much taller than the second tallest statue in the world, the Spring Temple Buddha in China. You can see here a unified statue compared to the Great Pyramid of Giza, the Eiffel Tower, and the Empire State Building. Each foot of the Unity statue is about 70 feet long. Considering that the average shoe size for a man in the United States is about 10.5, his shoe size in the United States is 80, and in European size it's 352. This statue is so large that it can easily be seen from a distance of 7 kilometers. There's a museum, an exhibition area, memorial gardens, and an observation gallery on the inside. 3 of the 5 zones inside the statue are open to the public, while the other 2 are used for maintenance. Around 15,000 tourists visit the statue every day. Although the statue is currently reddish copper in color due to copper oxidation, the Statue of Unity will gradually turn green over the next 100 years. This is the same thing that happened to the Statue of Liberty, which used to have a copper color as well. The statue is meant to represent Vallabhbhai Patel, the first Home Minister of independent India. He was able to unite all 562 princely states in pre-independence India, earning him a statue and a memorial from his people. Nonetheless, Patel was admonished as Prime Minister for an alleged bias against Muslims. The Statue of Unity, on the other hand, began construction in October 2013 in the midst of protests from the surrounding villages. The construction of the statue according to 22 villages in the area, would cause environmental destruction and the displacement of several villages. Even though construction continued, 3 small models were created in order to perfect the design, which was revised each time until it was finally approved. The approved model was then 3D scanned and sent to large Chinese factories. These factories would be in charge of casting the massive copper plates that would form the statue's exterior. The only facilities large enough to perform this casting were in China. The pieces were then shipped overseas and assembled in a nearby warehouse before being lifted onto the statue. The Statue of Unity was built with the help of 3,000 workers and 250 engineers. In terms of other safety features, 2 250-ton mass dampers. These dampers contribute to the increased structural security. Because of these and other precautions, the statue can withstand 180 km/h winds and earthquakes of up to a 6.5 magnitude. The total cost of the statue's construction, including all safety measures, was 27 billion rupees, or $422 million. It was dedicated to Patel's 143rd birthday on October 31st, 2018. While most people see the statue as a great way to honor the person who brought India together, others believe it has a strong political agenda. Number 5. Pont Jacques Chaban-Delmas. A new vertical lift bridge opened in Bordeaux, France in 2013. It's a feat of engineering and one-of-a-kind design that was built to increase traffic across the Garonne River. The Pont Jacques Chaban-Delmas began construction in 2009 and consists of 4 pylons with a total lifting span of 117 meters. The bridge spans 575 meters in total, making it Europe's longest vertical lift bridge. The pylons contain counterweights that aid in lifting the span to the required height for river traffic. They also have lights that change color depending on the tide, blue for high and green for low. When officials built this bridge, they knew they had to keep river traffic flowing while also connecting the Bacolod and Bastide areas, which are being revitalized. The bridge had to be close to the water, and the proposed design had to blend in with the nearby quays. The bridge span can be raised in just 12 minutes. Car traffic can be delayed for up to 90 minutes at a time. Nonetheless, the bridge named after the former French Prime Minister and Mayor of Bordeaux will carry 43,000 vehicles per day. This unusual construction project cost a total of 160 million euros, or roughly $195 million. Which among these projects do you think is the weirdest so far? Comment down below. If still undecided, let's move on. Number 4. Dubai Frame. The world's largest picture frame towers 150 meters above Zabil Park in Dubai. This glass, aluminum, and steel structure serves as a link between the past and the future, highlighting where Dubai has been and where it's going. Although there are similar frame statues in the UK, such as the smaller Morecambe Promenade, Dubai's $60 million frame is unique in many ways. It houses a museum, an observation deck, and an exhibit that predicts where the UAE will be in 50 years. It was designed to highlight Dubai's luxury. The observation deck on one side of the frame looks out on the older parts of the city, while the other side offers tourists a view of skyscrapers and futuristic developments from the last 50 years, including the Burj Khalifa. It's a popular tourist attraction in Dubai. Over 17 million people visited the frame in 2019. The frame's construction began in 2013. The central glass observation deck was built on the ground before being raised and positioned between the towers. Outside, laminate glass panels form a golden ring design that resembles the World Expo 2022 logo, an intentional advertisement given that Dubai is hosting the event. The museum within the frame examines the history of the United Arab Emirates. Visitors are transported through time before arriving at a virtual reality exhibit titled The Future of Dubai. They see a wind-powered futuristic city complete with flying cars, drone deliveries, numerous megaprojects, and other technological advancements. The idea for the Dubai frame was born in 2009, when ThyssenKrupp held a contest to design a retrospective elevator for Dubai. The goal was to design a unique elevator tower that would allow tourists to ride up and observe an aerial view of the city. Of the more than 4,600 architects who took part in the competition, Fernando Doniz came out on top and won with his design of the Dubai frame. Doniz's structure is based on the golden ratio, or 1 to 1.618. This proportion is an architectural and artistic standard for structural support and aesthetic beauty. It can be seen in structures such as the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Parthenon. The frame is a golden rectangle, a perfect example of design. Other interesting entries in ThyssenKrupp's competition include Lucy Way's magic mirror, a twisted circular structure that would frame the Burj Khalifa in a perfect circle when viewed from the right angle, and Hanbo Lu's The Flying Colors of Dubai, an elevator surrounded by colorful flakes. Doniz's design was used for the frame, but he claims he was not properly compensated. While he received the prize money for winning the competition, he claims that Dubai never paid him the full amount for the project's completion. Unfortunately for him, his lawsuit will not be heard because Dubai effectively grants itself immunity from the dispute. Doniz believes his intellectual property rights have been violated, and that the frame is the biggest stolen building of all time. Number 3. Katara Towers in Lusail City. Lusail City is a planned city in Qatar designed to provide elite residents with the best urban experiences. Lusail City, when completed, will include entertainment districts, shopping, marinas, resorts, and residential areas. The city will initially house 250,000 people, with future expansion allowing it to house up to 450,000 people. Qatar is putting a lot of effort into showcasing their mega projects and technological advancements as they prepare to host the 2022 World Cup. However, it is also well known that numerous human rights are violated and that many workers are massively exploited in order to construct these mega projects. Unfortunately, many soccer fans and teams around the world are still unaware of this. The iconic stadium will only host 10 soccer games before being demolished and rebuilt as a much smaller stadium. The Katara Towers, on the other hand, are one of the strangest projects in Lusail. These towers will include a hotel, luxury apartments, and other amenities. These towers are unusual in design, but they serve a purpose. First and foremost, the curved structure of the Katara Tower resembles a crescent moon, a symbol of hospitality in Qatar. The shape is also an iconographic representation of Qatar's national seal's dual swords. Once completed, the towers will be a symbol of hospitality and national pride. The project was first proposed in 2014, and it is expected to be completed by the start of the World Cup in 2022. The total cost of building these one-of-a-kind towers is approximately 2.2 billion QR or $604 million US. Number 2. Beijing Daxing International Airport. Located on the border of Beijing and Langfang in the Hubei province, Beijing Daxing International Airport is the capital's second international airport. This airport, nicknamed the Starfish due to its unusual six-spoke design, houses the world's largest single-building airport terminal, which is roughly the size of 97 soccer fields. The new international airport would be able to handle up to 200 million passengers per year at its peak. If it reaches this capacity, it could become the busiest airport in the world. The check-in process is handled by facial recognition to help with the volume. Passengers may not have to wait in long lines or interact with receptionists to board their flights because the airport intends to deploy robot-enabled customer service to assist passengers as they move through the terminal. Beijing Capital International Airport had reached its maximum passenger capacity in 2012. The original design was tested to its limits, but demand grew and grew. Passenger numbers were consistently increasing at a rate of about 5% per year, and the old Beijing Capital Airport needed some help. Beijing Daxing International Airport began construction in December of 2014. The initial proposal included 9 runways and 600,000 new jobs for Beijing residents. While the airport's design is unique and interesting, it also serves a purpose. The airport was designed by Zaha Hadid for both aesthetics and convenience. The courtyard in the central area is an important meeting place for passengers and their families. But the spoke design also allows travelers to reach their planes faster. It takes only about 8 minutes to walk from the security checkpoint to any gate. In addition, the design makes it faster for passengers to get into the airport and out of it. The spokes have made parking and retrieving planes faster as well, so it helps to minimize the time spent in the airport. Instead of the 9 projected runways, the airport has only 5, 4 of which are civilian runways and 1 for military usage. Still, it can handle about 300 takeoffs and landings per hour due to the highly optimized design of the airport. Getting to the airport by train isn't a problem either. The Beijing Capital International Airport is still open for business. Many high-capacity airlines, including the majority of China's SkyTeam Airport Alliance, are relocating to Beijing Daxing. Sharing the passenger load has provided much-needed relief to the old airport. Before we reveal the number 1 weirdest mega projects on our list, let's recap the ones we have seen so far. Number 7. MSG Sphere in Las Vegas. Number 6. Statue of Unity. Number 5. Pontiac's Chaban Delma. Number 4. Dubai Frame. Number 3. Katara Towers in Lusail City. Number 2. Beijing Daxing International Airport. And the number 1 weirdest mega project in the world goes to Tianjin in China. Imitation is usually the sincerest form of flattery, but this may not be the case for some of China's less innovative construction projects. Throughout China, there are numerous copycat towns and structures, including replicas of Venice, London, and the White House, among others. People who live in these one-of-a-kind towns see it as a synthesis of the best that the world has to offer, and they can experience it all without leaving China. Tianjin is modeled after Paris, right down to the 108-meter-tall replica of the Eiffel Tower. China also mimicked some Parisian details such as street lampposts and the layout of the greenery surrounding the central tower. When it first opened in 2007, it was designed to house 10,000 people. However, only about 2,000 people lived there in 2013. It was essentially a ghost town due to its remote location just outside of Hangzhou. Nonetheless, residency has gradually increased in recent years, and an increasing number of people are moving to the clone city. To meet the increased demands for residency, new developments have been added. A metro station opened in Tianjin in 2021, which will increase occupancy and help alleviate the isolation problem. China will avoid these imitation projects in the future. New bans, enacted in 2020, limit the use of these foreign building designs. They want to avoid imitating famous places in favor of emphasizing their own distinctive Chinese architecture. After seeing the entire list, which among these mega projects was the weirdest? Do you find these really weird in your opinion? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked and enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. For more insightful videos, click on the bell to get notified. Once again, from the high-end stories of today, this is Modern Luxury. As always, we look forward to seeing you again in one of our videos. Thanks for watching.